Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. I am Strictly, guys. Just want to say first of all, hope you guys are all having an amazing day out there wherever you are in the world and staying safe. And thank you very much for all of you for your continued support on my channel. I can't say how much I love you guys and how much I appreciate all of you here. But for those of you who haven't, can I please ask you to hit that red button down below, subscribe to this channel so you will be notified on all my Final Fantasy, JRPG and anime gaming. This is something of mine, a hobby, a passion of mine, and I want you guys to help me continue growing this passion, grow this community, and let's reach that goal, and we can all talk about all these games together in the description and comment down below, guys. But for those of you who haven't checked out any of my previous Final Fantasy XII, there is a link in the description, so do check that out whenever you have a moment. You don't want to miss any of those great episodes too, it will really help you out in a pinch. But anyways, enough of me rambling on as always. Let's do this. Phon Coast. It is a very beautiful area.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
Very nice. Oh, and there's also a lovely safe spot here. I have to just mention this very quickly, but this straight away reminded me of the beginning of Final Fantasy X. You know how in the Besaid Island? I don't know if any of you have actually played it, but for those of you Final Fantasy veterans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Besaid Aurochs were here, you know, Tchita landed here. It's got that very cool beach vibe, Final Fantasy X. Alright. Before we get on, let's quickly check the map. Alright, so it looks like we haven't got a map really available. I'm really not 100% sure where we're going, but this is the best part. This is the exploration begins. Alright, nice. Music here is very friendly, very bubbly. I like it. Great. Anything that's air related, Vaan has no chance of hitting. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just quick. I can't change even. It's been locked on. Alright. Yep. So I'm gonna put Balthier, my favorite character in this game. Oh, never mind. What's her name? Ashe just managed to defeat it anyways. So the best attacks for creatures that's flying in the air is always Balthier for me, or Phon. Phon uses obviously a bow, so don't have to worry too much about that. Alright, we don't really have much of a where we're going here. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna decide to go this way. The only way to find out is to explore. The beauty about Final Fantasy is all about exploration. So for those of you who aren't sure, I'm roughly in terms of levels, I'm about early 40s. I did have Penelo in the 50s. I was using her quite a bit. So as you can see, she's my predominantly healer, casting magic defense, physical defense, you know, all those goodies. Oh, this place is huge. Alright, I hope I am going the right way. Oh. Fantastic. Alright, let's just keep continuing going this way. I'm gonna head over this way here. Sorry, you can see Balthier's weapon is just poking out at the bottom of the screen here. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and just skipped a little bit because there was a lot of running around involved. I didn't want to bore you guys, but we did manage to get into the bottom half of the map. So we did start off at Celica Wood up the top north, and we just made all the way over here. So I thought this might be a better way to start off the video guys, so I didn't want to bore you guys here.
Race it to the water.
Why the capital?
The nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself? Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the nethicite. Is that how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense, blind to aught but the stone's power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it Vena?
except for you.
No matter.
Thank you.
Everything he did to get closer to the nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You were a judge?
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draklor Laboratory's very own Dr. Sid. That's when he lost his heart to nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps. I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
Marriage of convenience. Symbol of the alliance between Archadia and Dalmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
The choice is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
Wow, alright, let's just take a minute to talk about this. So you guys, as a Final Fantasy fan of you guys, anyone who don't know, Sid, he is a recurring character in every Final Fantasy. Either he's either a scientist or an engineer, you know, one of those. There could be another one, I just can't remember on top of my head. but and obviously there's another Cid in this game, and I was blown. My mind was blown that he's actually Balthier's father in this game. Interesting. And we got to know more about the backstory about Balthier, which is really interesting. He's been running away. He was a judge as well. I'm like, what? So a lot of just happened just in that little clip. So amazing. I love it. We got to know more about Balthier, which I finally get to want to know. Anyways, let's speak to a couple of the residents of this Phon Coast, which reminds me of, say, in Final Fantasy X, the beach look, you know, the whole blue skies, white sand, a lot of resemblance. Anyways, but you're awful young, looking to be a hunter, or are you just traveling maybe? This coast may look pretty, but the men who come here, they're here for the hunt. If it's hunting you're after, you might talk to some of them, might learn something of value, you never know. Okay. I've got a fancy to get up at Archades, make my fortunes there, that's why I'm travelling by foot, got to save money. Of course, now I hear that the place right before you get to the capital is some ruin by the name of Sochin something or others, rife with fiends. How am I supposed to make it through that? I heard a group of hunters going up that way, so I figure I'll wait for them to get back. Maybe they'll clear the path. Okay. Alright, let's speak to Moogle. Usually Moogle will give me a map I can buy. Oh no. This is just 1400 for us to ride a chocobo, which I don't want. Alright, let's speak to vendor of goods. Let's see what goodies we can get here. Holy moly. New weapons. Diamond sword. Hellberg. Oh yeah, both there. I am definitely getting one of them. I don't care. Yes, both there. My favorite. Oh, Francisca, $9,500. That gives us quite a bit of money. There's not a lot of great weapons we can get here. But the only other one is Francisca. We'll add that on to Vaan. There we go. Let's just check what armors there are. Ooh, I don't want to spend all my money in one hit. Crystal shield. You know what? Let's not buy everything here. We might be, if we're lucky, we might be able to loot some of these things. Oh wow, what is all this? Oh man, there's just so many good stuff here. What's this? Raises magic power when HP is critical. Oh, that sounds really nice. Raises strength when HP is critical. Oh, I like that too. Nah, let's get one of them. Couldn't resist. And we want the magic as well. So we've got leather and we've got a steel gorget. So let's leave that for now. Alright. Let's go wandering around a little bit here. Are you travelling by foot? Take heed of the weather is my advice. Around here when it rains, that's when elementals come out. Thanks for the tip. But over here. Those red banger over there are talking about going Archades on foot, I hear. Now, if you go from Tchita Uplands through Sochin Cave Palace, you can reach Archades. But the fence is such a nasty lot. Okay, a group of hunters just left to do something about that, I hear. I wish them luck. So it looks like it's just up that way we need to go. You know that a bad breath of the Marlboros, yes, they're a staple enemy in all Final Fantasy, guys. One whiff of that stuff and you'll be reeling with ailment. There you are, totally in control. Whole fight's going your way and wham, you get hit with an ailment and everything goes to pot. Yeah, alright, thanks for the tip. Excitable fella, what does he have to say? What kind of information have I? Information what's beneficial to hunters, of course. Actually, didn't really say anything. Alright, let's just quickly bring up the map. So, looks like we've got several ways we can go. Did they say up north is where we need to go? Alright, let's just check it out, guys. Let's see what these people have to say. I hear the money folk up in Archades have taken to boasting about hunters and wagering on them. Each of them tries to pick the best hunter to sponsor. How can that possibly be fun? Alright, let's take up this route for now. Let's see what happens next. Alright, so it's another good grinding area here, guys, so let's do it. And why is there a random wayward chocobo doing here? The chopper looks a mite peckish, feeded some gestalt greens and may let you ride it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's just sprint it across. Wow, this is a huge place. Oh, are we meant to cross this way? Oh, how awesome is that? A free ride. Good little level of grinding here. Oh. So I might have to come back here a little bit later on just to grind a few levels here. Where do you go, Wayfarer? To the east lies the Tchita Uplands, to the north across the plains lies the seat of Empire, Archades. Here we go. Myself, I shall go east to the port town of Balthier. I have heard it is a place where men and women value freedom above all else. Alright, let's head on through. Let's see what happens next, guys. Let's have a look here. So we are pretty much in Tchita Island. I think that's how you pronounce it, guys. Maybe it would have been a good idea to keep the chocobo now. Oh, there's 3 of them as well. Nice, so we're doing okay here. Alright, so this is look, this is a bit more of a chill episode, guys. I just want to take this moment to really have a chat with you guys. You know, I hope you guys don't mind my commentary. Like I said, this is something of a passion of mine. I don't do YouTube full time, as you guys know. I try to pump out as many videos as possible, maybe about 3 videos as possible for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys don't mind that, because I really don't have any extra time to play any further any more than this. Who are the girls fighting? What are they doing? Yep. That's not Marlborough, is it? No, that's not it. I saw them earlier in Celica Wood. No, they are Marlboros. They look like Marlboros. Yeah, they are. I'm telling you, these guys are great for leveling up, man. They give you tons of experience if you defeat one of them. How much do they give you roughly? It was 800 plus damage, 900. Alright, nice. So what is this place? That's something that we can't do, is for sure. There's a dead end here. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. So it looks like we just went to a dead end, guys, so sorry about that. Let's continue on forward. I'm hoping I'm going the right direction. There's no way possible I can buy a map around here. Ooh. Alright. Surely we can go this way. It's a big... Alright, the did mention up north is the best way to get to Archades. Whoa, holy moly. Alright, cool. Another 760 odd experiences. Tons where I'm at the moment. Cool. For an older game, I have to say this is really beautiful. I mean, I am playing this on the PS5, and obviously the Zodiac actually is meant to be the remastered version on PS4. But man, I love it. Holy moly, what the heck's going on here? Archadian Wayfarer. This weak need banger is worthless, utterly worthless, just like every other hunter my father employs. Hang on, dude, you sound a little bit mean there. You wouldn't happen to be a hunter, would you? I'd like to hire you to deal with a terrible menace in the Sochin Cave Palace. A terrible menace plagued the Sochin Cave Palace, calling hail hunters of all ages and races to deal with its scourge upon us. Warning, this is not an official bill and will not be listed in the clan primer. Okay, let's ask about the threat here. East of here you come to highlands, north of there lies the field of eternity, wherein can be found an entrance to Sochin. The foul scourge I wish you to defeat lurks within the cave. Many hunters have been sent and all have come running home. Incidentally, I have no idea what this scourge is and looks like, but no one that returns will speak of it. Intriguing, no? My father wanted to know the identity of this fell creature, thought to post a bill for the mark, but was refused. Blah blah blah. Okay. I waited with my father at the entrance to the caves, and they came running back out mere moments later. They ran right past my father, their employer, unbelievable in rage. Gosh. Anyway, I'm glad to meet you. Were I to hire better hunters than my father and defeat the monstrosity, the respect I earned back in Archades. So you're hired, use this key to get into a cavern. You obtained the Soul Ward's key. Oh god. Sounds way too strong at the moment for me to handle, maybe. Alright, make sure you go ahead and save if you need to, guys. Alright, let's just continue on here. Let's just quickly bring up the map. Alright, there's some really interesting design and ruins around here. I don't know what they all mean and what are they. Oh, something's attacking our team. Nicely done. Alright, well, let's just continue on foot, guys. I know this is a bit of a slower stream or episode that you like to call it, but at the moment, geez. Nice. Alright, let's bring up the map. Looks like, let's go around. Couple Marlboros, no problem there. Not too hard to defeat. I don't think you can actually do anything in these ruins, is there? No. Alright, you know what? I don't think Fran or Penella are doing very much for me there at the moment. Just constantly healing themselves. You know what? We'll take him out. Put Fran out. We're going to put Bosch in. Alright, you know what? Let's not fight these guys. Let's just continue heading up north. That's where we need to do. Holy moly, is that a dragon? It's not too hard, luckily. Whew. Alright, so let's just check our map, see where we're going. This is a very big place, I have to say. Nope, doesn't look like we can do much over here either. Okay, we'll just head south then from what I can see in the map then. Very nice, well done guys. Alright, where's the next area takes us to? Come on. Holy moly, it's taking me around in circles here. What is this place? Nice. Nice hit indeed. Most of these times these loots are never that great. I don't know why. It's always a few dollars, maybe an ether, Phoenix down. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that, but, you know, cool if they give us some... Oh, there we go. Speaking of devil. What a... Equipment or weapon, armor. Oh, looks like we reached a safe spot here. What the... I'm a hunter out of the Phon Coast, contracted to defeat the menace in the Sochin Cave Palace, but I can't find my employer. Where is he? We were supposed to meet in the Tchita Uplands, but this is the road to the Serobi Steppe. Must have taken the wrong turn somewhere. Alright guys, but this is where I'm going to be leaving it up here. I think this is a good little area for you to grind some levels. Feel free to do some side quests as you can see earlier. But if you enjoyed this episode guys, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you will be notified on my next Final Fantasy XII. I will be continuing the story from there. But for now, thank you very much if you watched up to this point. And I'll see you all on the next mission. Bye for now.